Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Rob the Enthusiast and we're back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking to you all about some fueling options, specifically the high pressure fuel pump that we have for our Hyundai N vehicles. Whether you have an Elantra N, a Veloster N, or a Kona N, you definitely want to upgrade the fuel pump, even if you're stock, but definitely if you're wanting to require more fuel out of your system, i.e. boost, things of that sort. So we're going to be talking about a new product that Sixth Element just released. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just thought this would be really good information for the N community. So some of you may remember last year at some point, Sixth Element had a high pressure fuel pump on their website. Now, that fuel pump cost a lot more than what you could get from Truck Racing or wherever else, but it was about $500 for that. And there was some issues with that original fuel pump. But they have a new fuel pump that is now, they call it a version 2, a V2. And so that was about $550, but there's a lot of good things that come with that. So I'm gonna hop on the computer right here. We're gonna talk about some of the improvements on it and what the difference will be versus what you get with the Sonata 2.0 turbo fuel pump. So as you all can see, I have Sixth Element's website pulled up here. This is their new Ultra Flow is what they call it, Ultra Flow fuel pump version 2.0. It's on pre-order right now. They said, I think it'll be March. But basically it's compatible with the Elantra N, of course, the Veloster, and the Kona for all transmissions. It said the next batch will be available on March 31st, 2025. So that's that information. But basically what they are saying is that it elevates the performance with the new design over what the OE is. And from what I heard, they basically take the TGTAO version that we have from the 2.0 Sonata, and it basically just improves on that component right there for maximum fuel flow. So it actually has a chart right here of a comparison. So obviously stock is 8.9 because it stands for the piston diameter. The one that most of us have for our car when tuned is 9.9, and this one right here is 11.67. So over stock, with the difference in millimeter, it leads to 11% increase to what all of us are getting right now. But this one is a 31.2% increase, which is pretty much triple, just about triple the ability of what the Sonata 2.0 Turbo gives. So you can go on the website, I'll put the link into the description, but you can all see from here, it looks pretty similar, but I'm guessing internally things are better. And of course, here's the data to show the difference. So they do provide their data to show the difference between the original pump versus the new one, that's the Ultra. So as you all can see, it looks like that fuel pump is going to be worth the upgrade over what we already have. I'm not going to get it anytime soon, but it is definitely on my list of things that I will get, especially come the day that I do decide to do an ECU tune. But some other things that I'm going to do, and I've been considering it since the last video. If you didn't watch the last video, basically my car broke down because of fuel injectors. Like I said in that video, my Hyundai Kona N had this issue 4 times, and my Elantra already has it after, you know, I think it was 29,000 miles, 29,800 or something like that. So I was right at 30,000 miles and it already happened. Now the fix they did, because it is a TSB, it seems like it was a really good fix, but I know that I'm gonna want more power out the car, reliably, that is. So I probably will be upgrading the injectors at some point this year, in the next 6 months for sure, because I do want to be able to handle that. Like, that's one thing that I just do not want to have to deal with this car. I expect to have issues if I'm building a car, but not something that's just known whether you're stock or tuned. My Kona N had this issue twice while stock and twice while tuned. So there's that right there. So as far as the fuel pump, back to that, the biggest thing that I find to be good with that is right now, the only way people are getting more efficient fueling out of this car is water mouth injection. You can check out InDriver KG. He has a really good build if you haven't seen his channel. But he pretty much has talked about on his channel the benefits of water mouth. But this right here basically gives us an option to not use water mouth at that point. Basically, if you just don't want to have to deal with putting a water meth tank in your trunk, having to run the wires up, or having to keep up, if you don't have the type of system that notifies you when you're low on meth, water meth that is, then it would definitely help, you know, to have some kind of other option. So right now there is some talks about some injectors with, you know, upgraded fuel pumps being able to run E85. I haven't seen too much of that, but I have heard that. And I know personally for myself, I have thought about going that route. I want to run E20 right now, You can do that on stock injectors, but I want to kind of see E50, you know, try to do that route before I go to water mouth. So I do want to get the injectors upgraded, but I also want to have this fuel pump that I just showed you. I feel like that combination between that and the upgraded injectors will allow me to run E50. I feel like E50 is a little bit easier to deal with versus having water mouth tank and stuff. All you got to do is just, you know, get your E85 calculator out and basically do the calculation for how much E85 you should put in there. Close to me where I live, it's about 5 minutes away. There's E85 readily accessible at a Shell gas station. There's plenty of Sheetz gas stations, so I'm not opposed to the idea of running, you know, E50 over water mouth. Now, if it comes in the future that this still isn't good for the car, if the system still can't handle it, then obviously I would go water mouth. It's been tried and proven by many people in the community at this point. But yeah, so if you're wanting to build your car, I would highly recommend doing injectors. I would definitely recommend, if you're tuning it, please get yourself Sonata 2.0 Turbo, the 2.0 Turbo fuel pump. That's what I have, the high pressure fuel pump for that. I've had it on my Kona. I now have it on my Elantra N. It works wonders. I had a lot of issues when I first tuned it. It just could not handle on a stock pump. But yeah, so that's that for this video right here. Like I said, I'm gonna post the link in the description of the 6th Element fuel pump that is out. It's on pre-order, like I said, so it should be out by the end of March. You'll see it in your, you know, your mailbox, or, you know, delivered to you sometime in April. But if this is your first time watching one of my videos, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my username on here. It's Rob the Enthusiast. Other than that, I really appreciate you all for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day.